Number 2 of this best of 9, spawning in the bottom right-hand position, representing the website team liquid.net. Let's see what he can do after going down to that incredible sustained aggression in game number 1. We have Liquid Snute. And his opponent, spawning in the top left-hand position, GSL Code S finalist, ladies and gentlemen. The most successful player ever on IPL Fight Club. This guy is ridiculous beyond measure. Winning game number 1, can he keep the momentum? It is Quantix Hyun.
That's right, Hyun. Unfortunately, can we talk about this? I think we can talk about this. It's been a few days. It's actually been about, well, it's actually, can we talk about the GSL results of Hyun, you think? That was played yesterday?
Yeah, I think so. Don't see why not.
Yeah, so if you don't want to hear some kind of spoilers to yesterday's GSL results, you should put your fingers in your ears right now, or you could just turn your sound down for a second. But Hyun not doing so well in his group, unfortunately, in Code S. He went down 0-2. He had a really tough group, though. I mean, he was in a group with Rain, Innovation, and Gumiho.
I know, right? And Gumiho was on fire. Oh my god! Like, we're going into that group thinking to ourselves, "Uh-oh, hang on, guys, this could be a problem here," because frankly, at the end of the day, Rain and Innovation so unbelievably good, and Hyun as well. How is Gumiho going to cope? And he just shows up, and he absolutely walked the walk.
Yeah, Innovation, man. He is such an incredibly good player. He was looking so impressive. I really think he's going to go far in this Code S GSL season. But we're not in the GSL today, ladies and gentlemen. We're in the ESET UK Masters, and this is the second game of a best of 9 between these two amazing Zerg players. And the early game is pretty much unfolding as I would expect it to. The reason I'm laughing right now is because Jurasar and myself got our webcams on, and I'm not really sure what he's currently doing, but he is on an
talk
adventure.
for a bit. My mouse just decided to spontaneously unplug itself, so I'm like desperately trying to sort that out. One sec.
So while Jurasar is doing some tech support to himself, we're going to be seeing what these two Zerg players are up to. Hyun has got his expansion finished up. He took it a lot earlier than his opponent Snute did. Snute, we saw him open with a pool first in the last game, and he's done the same in this game. And he's going to start his speed a lot earlier than he did in the last game. I believe his speed started at like, I don't know, like 6, 7, maybe even 8 minutes into the game. This time around he started super early, and his speed will finish a few seconds before Hyun's.
I'm actually really annoyed right now, because the reason why I was messing around with my mouse, Lillian, you'll understand this. Caster's Nightmare, my middle mouse scroll wheel won't push down. So I'm actually having to move around the map player style, like just moving the mouse to the edge of the screen, and it's really bugging me. So I thought I'd just like, you know, give the mouse a little bit of a wiggle. Let's see exactly what's going on here. Maybe it'll just come back. Check StarCraft settings, that looks fine. And then, of course, I yank the mouse out of the socket like an absolute tool.
Oh man, you don't even know your own strength, man. You're so powerful. You see Snute drawing a bit of a skirmish in the middle of the map here, running in there, thinking it's 4v2, and then another 4 Zerglings joined up by Hyun, so now he's going to be on the retreat. Hyun is going to be pouring on the aggression once more with the Banelings, Jurasar. This is not a defensive Baneling nest. This is a very aggressive Baneling nest. Nothing but lings have been produced for Hyun for a few minutes, and he's going to have around 25 to 26 in the field.
And here's the interesting thing as well. Hyun is actually ahead in workers too. He's 25 to 23. Oh, and that queen is looking very offside. If Hyun comes in with another swarm of lings, he could be a little bit of a trouble. Snute actually moving out into the middle of the map, and there are a couple of banelings. He needs to be careful. And now that queen is so far off of creep. How is Snute going to defend this? 1 baneling, 2 banelings here, and Hyun can just surround the queen and not worry about it, because this baneling is providing him so much cover, and he's going straight into the main base. Oh god.
Whoa, that was a good engagement by Hyun, but I was woeing at something else. We'll get into that in a second, because Liquid Snute's going to lose another queen. Both of his queens have gone down. That's not a good situation to be in at all, but he is going to be counterattacking. There's not a lot of defense at home for Hyun at all, and we're going to see some queens fall for Hyun. A few reinforcing Zerglings are coming in. Skirmishes in both bases.
Oh, and it looks like Hyun is just about cleaning up what Snute has to offer in his base, using the drones to fight from the offset, using the queen as well, and then rallying his remaining lings into the main base. And now Snute is down in supply. He's currently at 33 to 51 of Hyun. 26 to 19 workers. They are at the natural and within very banelingable distance. Here we go. Oh my god.
There goes that one. Baneling gets a good detonation, a lot of low HP Zerglings, and of course Hyun, the great player that he is, right-clicks them down immediately. Snute is down in supply so incredibly far. Hyun almost double the supply of his opponent right now. Only 13 workers left for the Liquid Zerg. His counterattacks have not worked out. Hyun had the units in time to defend against those, and Snute's probably going to go out for one last attack, but he's going to realize, man, that's a lot of Banelings.
Yeah, that is. We have 8 Banelings here that can simply rally into the natural and kill absolutely every worker that's left. The work supply is currently 13 to 26, and not going to stick around for that.